Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it's review time. I'm Grimm from the Bug Out Boys, and the piece of gear that I'm going to be reviewing today is going to be the answer from Epic Water Filters. So why don't I bring you closer so we can give this piece of gear a thorough look over. Now that I got you in close, as per the usual, there will be a link in the description to Epic Water Filters website so you can check out the answer for yourself, all the technical specs, the reviews, and then also while you're there, check out their pictures, their undersink filters, their different bottle filters. They're actually doing a lot of good stuff on that website. But without further ado, this is how it comes to you. Very simply, your filter of choice, one of two caps, and your straw. And when I say two caps, it actually comes with this cap as well. And you're thinking, well, that's it. I don't get a bottle? Haha, that's one of the main pluses, is that this system goes on lots of different bottles. Case in point, I have this very large 40-ounce hydro flask here. And this cap, both of these caps, fit on this hydro flask. And not only just a hydro flask, we're also talking about a true flask, a hydro cell, Camelback, Nalgene, and I already said the hydro. So 5 different bottles, multiple different sizes, 32 ounce, 40 ounce, 64 ounce. This cap does it with this filter system. And you most likely already have one of these different types of bottles. I mean, I barely bump into any hiker that doesn't already have a Nalgene bottle or a hydro flask. So now you can take your existing water bottle that you love, cherish, have beaten around, and you will never leave it in your life, and now you can make it into a bottle that filters water too. Now you're thinking, might be a little bit difficult. Not at all. Take your cap, take the straw for the appropriate size bottle, push it in there, put your filter on there, and now it's ready to go. And here, let's do this real quick. There, and there. Done. This can now filter water. And now you're asking yourself, well, what's the difference between the colors? Get you out of the way. Difference between the colors and straw lengths, obviously, this is made for the 40 ounce, this is made for a smaller bottle. This is your urban filter, and this is your outdoor filter. Your urban filter takes care of like your chromium, your lead, chlorine, arsenic, things like that, your pharmaceuticals that you would not be drinking from your tap water. Your outdoor does all of the same stuff, but adds in your bacteria, your viruses, giardia, cryptosporidium, all the nasty things that you might find in your river or stream when you're out on a hike. And this was set up for urban because I've been using this for a long time. Quickly do that, boom, and shebang. Now this bottle has gone from being an urban bottle to an outdoor bottle. Versatility with your bottles, versatility with your filters, and ease. Great plus points. And not only that, but the size of the filter. It's very, very small. I mean, I've been rolling around with this bottle with the urban filter, and then this outdoor filter, I'll just have it in a tiny little pocket in my backpack. It doesn't take up any weight, it's very small, so if an emergency, a bug out situation were to happen and you're going to have to start drinking some water that you're questionable about, pop off this filter, slap on that one, and once again, you're able to carry water and drink it and feel safe. And then you're thinking, well, you're pulling water through a filter. It's got to be tough, right? Not at all. Like I said, I've been drinking out of the urban filter and also the outdoor filter for quite a while, and you're not struggling at pulling that water through. It's actually very easy and not difficult at all. So positive there of ease of use, assemblage, versatility. Then you add in good old made in America. And last positive is that the price point for the system is $30, whether it be the urban or the outdoor. And then to get another filter is a little bit less expensive because you don't need all of this as well. Positives abound. So now let's talk about the negatives. First negative is going to be this. Now this is where this would lie, so roughly that's where it is. And if you notice, there's going to be a bit of water, make sure I got that in frame, sorry, bit of water that you're never going to be able to filter. Urban situation, not a big deal. Even in outdoor, you just never drink that last bit because you'd have to uncap it to get to it. You just keep on putting your water and drink it down. And if you have a 40, 64 ounce jug of water, that little bit, it's not going to kill you. But maybe one day they'll get a little bit closer or figure that out. But that's one negative. Another negative, and it's actually not Epic's fault, because I went to Hydro Flask's website and their caps leak. Doesn't matter how much I have tightened this cap on here. If I lay it on its side, it just weeps a little bit of water out there. And I would tell Epic, since it's not necessarily their fault, but if they could make an actual sealed cap, that would be awesome. Because I know the fault's probably more on this side, and I see they have an O-ring in there, but I've really tried, and maybe it's just my bottle. But I do notice that if you got this, it will leak. And again, Hydro Flask as well as True Flask and Hydro Soul have all said that their caps are not. They do leak. But other than that, those are all the negatives that I've experienced with the answer. And that's why I think of Epic Water Filter as the answer. And kudos for thinking outside the box, making a filter system that works with gear that's already being made by somebody else, like this Hydro Flask, Camelback, etc. And by doing so, they're giving you the ability to have clean drinking water, whether you're in an urban setting, you don't want those pharmaceuticals, that tap water going in you, or outdoor, you don't want those virus and bacteria getting you. And now, one of these, you don't need to buy so many plastic bottles out there. And I think Mother Nature would appreciate that. So if you enjoyed this review, please do subscribe, because there's going to be more reviews, bots, pioneer preps, talk in the woods, and bug out boy adventures along the way. And if you have any questions or comments about the answer, please leave them down in the comment section below, because I love to read them, and I'll get back to you. So till then, take care.